because when you throw the balls up in the air, it's like you have to realize that there's more time. There's more time than you think. When I first started juggling, I used to teach people to get the first 2 down. So it's like you're just, with just 2 balls, you hold 3 because you're going to hold 3 eventually. But you just start with the 2 balls like this. And you realize, I tell them it's like a heartbeat. Bump, 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 bump. You hear the pat of the balls. It's in a rhythm. And you get comfortable with that rhythm. Boom, 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 boom. You create a space for the third one to come in. Boom, 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 boom. And then you just have to throw it and not worry about what's going to happen. I tell people just throw it. It doesn't matter where it goes. It doesn't matter where you catch it. You just have to let go. So when I teach people that third part, for me when I was younger, I had such a hard time throwing the third ball and then getting in the rhythm of catching it. But you don't have to have everything figured out. You might never have it figured out, you know, because the rhythm can go off pace sometimes. You can go a little crazy sometimes. You could drop the ball sometimes, and you know, it just doesn't matter. You just pick them up and you keep going, like every single morning. There is more time than you think, and you can just always restart. You know, you pivot and restart. So just like a heartbeat. And I don't know, I taught myself how to juggle when I was younger, when I'd be bored, and I taught myself how to juggle in front of the TV so that I could like watch TV but while I still be doing something. I think I probably had ADHD, and if I didn't play sports and have like an outlet for that energy, I would have been diagnosed. But I somehow made it through, and you know, here we are. But I ended up doing like a speech class in my high school, and this was what my first speech was on. It was on juggling, how to juggle. It was a how-to speech. You get to pick anything you want in the world. What are you gonna pick? I said how to juggle. So, and then like I found out that, you know, when you juggle, like reasons, like why would you want to juggle, you know? Okay. And because one of the coolest things about juggling is that you are able to increase like the gray matter within the brain. The gray matter is like known for motor coordination, and like the cerebellum, the part of the brain that controls our motor coordination and muscle tone at rest, and so many other things like cognition speed and just everything, like our movement, right? It increases the tone of that. So like I was like, oh my gosh, that is super cool. And then I was in college and I took another speech course because I had to take a speech class there, and it was a how-to speech there. And I said, all right, I want to do the juggling, but I want to do it, you know, a little bit better, you know, this time around. And I took lemons. I did how to juggle, and I took lemons in my class, and I showed people how to juggle. And I got a little A on my speech, and you know, I don't know, it was fun. And you just have to take it one day at a time. Like juggling is one moment at a time, just like the life, like whatever you're going through, it's one day at a time. Your health, and look, you just drop the ball sometimes and it's all right, because you just pick it up and you keep going again. And you just got to have faith that, you know, you're going to get to where you're going. And there's a deeper control happening. Like we're not in control, you know, like I'm in control to a certain extent, you know, right? And if I was in perfect control, I would never drop these balls. But I'm not always in perfect control, and like we're not in control with things that happen to us in life. And like the moments that we experience that are harsh are meant to teach us something. Like this past winter, like when I was going through depressive periods where my body was like accelerating my cortisol production and I wasn't able to sleep at night, you know, my body, like my soul was trying to wake me up to learn how to take care of myself better, learn how to show up better. And that's all that health is doing when you're having a challenge. You know, you can either look at your symptoms like problems and issues that you just have that you're stuck with, or it's like it's a beautiful blessing that you have the opportunity to learn and shift. Like if I am experiencing depression And anxiety and inflammation, it's a learning experience. What can I learn about in my body in this moment? So we're not like really in control. There's always, you know, we're just being communicated with. We are working with our bodies, right? Our bodies are so much more intelligent than we are. And, you know, they know what's going on. Like, you know, you've made it this far. Your immune system has survived this long to like protect you from the environment. And you know, your heart beats without you saying so. It's like there's so much intelligence inside you, we don't even know what's going on. um, and I don't know, it's just super cool. So anyway, this has been a little bit of my journey with the juggling, and you know, bringing it back. I just love the body. I think the body is so beautiful. I think your body is so beautiful. I don't know who you are, but I know that your body is so beautiful. And yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. But be nice to yourself. Be nice to yourselves, because they're listening to you always. And may you always be blessed with the clarity to know what is and what isn't for you. Your body is like an intuitive guide. If you're being kept up late at night, your body wants you to listen. There's something that you are missing, you know, because our true pathway is our health, it's our peace. The nervous system is designed for peace. And when we're in that state of peace, we get deep rest when we're going to sleep at night, and we feel good and we feel in harmony. We feel vibrant, like we have life in our body, and we're able to find the good things around us in our world, even when things feel stressful and chaotic. You know, you're always able, right-mindedness always finds perfection. Viktor Frankl wrote in Man's Search for Meaning, finding the meaning around you and the beauty around you. You know, it takes energy to be here on this earth. And you have so much energy in your body. It's just waiting. It's just untapped potential. So anyway, I'm going to go. As always, I wish you the best of luck.